Hello Leo, welcome back to Royal Mystic Tarot for your second half of May, the 16th through the 31st. This is a general reading for all Leos who are watching on YouTube. That means that not everything I say will resonate with every single one of you. Some of the things I say will ring true to your heart and others will not. If it doesn't ring true to you, it doesn't belong to you. Leave it. It belongs to another Leo who's watching. If you would like a private reading, please look in the links below, and I'll be glad to book one for you. If there's something I don't answer that you want answered, or if I bring something up that you want more information on, that's for your private reading. So, let's do one more shuffle. The cards are acting crazy. So, we're going to stop there and start the reading. This is your here and now energy, Leo. This is your relationships, personal relationship, family, and love life. This is your work life and finance. And this is your underlying energy, which is in Three of Wands, which is expansion. And because it's Wands, it's also work energy. Okay, so we have the World. This is absolute self-confidence. You're at the top of your game. Everything you do is precise and deliberate, and you're feeling very powerful right now. So whatever you've got going on, you're feeling very much in control of. You've got the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is a lot of work, heavy burden, being overloaded. There may be something that you're doing that's causing literally, you feel like it's just weighing you down. If it's not work, it's something real heavy energy. You've got the Judgment card. The Judgment card is things being resurrected from the past. It can be people, it can be situations, it can be relationships. So we'll see more when we clarify. You've got the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is someone who's providing for themselves in a very efficient and well thought out manner. This is also a place of plenty. Like it represents like the Garden of Eden, a situation where there is no lack. You've got the Empress card here. The Empress is the creator of the universe. She is the mother of the universe. She gives birth to ideas. She can literally, create humanity. She is the creative person's muse. So she is the card for writers and artists of all kinds. She is the inspiration of life. You've got the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is a card of lack and fear. This is you feeling possibly that you're being left out, or that someone's forgotten about you, that you're being left outside of the loop. This is saying that this is divine light coming in. What you're feeling is not true, but you feel like it anyway. So when we feel something, it doesn't matter if it's not true. We still feel like it is. It feels like it's happening to us. We'll clarify more with this card, but you may feel like someone's forgotten about you. You've got the King of Swords here. The King of Swords is a defender, for truth and justice. He is a very strong individual who is very fair. He has a double-edged sword here, so he can also be very direct. Because he has no time to skirt around the issue. He's going to cut right through to the heart of the matter. He can be a lawyer. He can be law enforcement. He can be a judge. He can be an engineer, a scientist, if it is a person in your life. Okay, so you've got the Death card as the first rattle out of the box over here on your career and finance, and that is not a bad thing. This means this is a completion of an era in your life. So this is absolute change. This is sweeping, fundamental change. So if you're not changing jobs, something at your job is changing dramatically, or something to do with your job is changing dramatically. Maybe a whole new process, maybe they've cleaned house and started over with a whole new group of people. Maybe you have changed, maybe the company changed hands and you had to reapply for your job, or you had to change. I'm getting that for somebody. Okay, and Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is a very meticulous type A person. This is somebody who has lists for her lists. She is very focused and exacting, but she's really good at her job. It's also your energy, Leo. You're a fire sign. So you've got the Two of Swords. This is a refusal to make a choice. So you've got the blindfold on, and you see it's this beautiful, like, luminous golden band of light around your eyes. So it's more like you're going to a spiritual mind and not choosing yet. It doesn't mean you won't choose, it just means you're refusing to at this point. And the Three of Wands is expansion. So this change here at work could be the fact that you're looking outside of where you are to move to in a different direction. You're looking for your ship to come in another location. This can also mean somebody franchising. That's what I'm hearing for somebody. Starting a new location somewhere. Adding a location. Maybe the company you work for is opening a new chain or a new location, and you're looking to move to that. So let's clarify. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine energy, universal guidance, spirit guides, for allowing me to clarify this reading for Leo for May 16th through 31st of 2018 and help them get some insight to remain on their highest possible path. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Rods, which is a divine gift. So this one rod that you're holding in your hand, this Ace of Rods is that energy. So it is a new beginning somewhere. It's a divine new beginning. Okay, so you got the World card with the Nine of Swords on top of it. So for the ones of you who are not quite in your confidence and don't feel like you're on top of the world, because this is a general reading, so there are many ways to look at things. The thing that's holding you back from your confidence is your own self-doubt. Because these are swords, and this is all mental action. This person is thinking of everything that could go wrong and everything that they don't feel confident about in themselves, that they think everyone can see their flaws. These handles are facing this person, which means she's the person creating these swords. They are pointing away from her. So she's all generating this in her head. This is self-inflicted worry. You are this person. You are amazing. You are made from the Creator. You are a light source for the universe. Your soul is as powerful as any other soul on this existence and any other existence. So, once you stop diminishing your own light by your mental thoughts of lack, you will be this luminous, wonderful person standing on top of the world, feeling like you can conquer anything. So, you're in control of that. You've got to get a grip on it before you can have that success. Okay, so looks like you've got the Ten of Wands here. Now the 10 is a completion card, so it means that the workload is finally done. So you've done the work. Now it's time to have, this is the victory. The Chariot is a victory. It's a completion card as well. And the Chariot is, instead of you having to carry it and carry it on your back and walk with the burden, now you're riding in the Chariot. Okay? The Chariot carries the royalty, the emperor, to the temple or the castle or wherever they're going. It's a card of status, is a life-changing status. So this heavy lifting will be finished. You're at the end of the heavy lifting, is what I'm hearing. So you've got this Judgment card that's bringing things in from the past. So because you've got the King of Rods on top, and you are the rods because you're a Leo, and there's a lion right here. To me, this says you're returning to your former, or you are returning to your higher self, your leader. Okay, the World card is a new beginning. It's like a portal to a new beginning, and you are bringing yourself up from this guy that's been working like a slave into your position of authority, your position of control, your position of you're in your own power, and you realize it. You realize how valuable you are, and you're able to assume the role of the leadership and make things happen. You've got the Knight of Rods on top of the Nine of Pentacles. So here's the rods again. This is still your energy. This is a very action and passionate person who is actively making this Garden of Eden scene happen. So you are making yourself, you're working into the future, which is to allow yourself to be at a place where you don't have to worry about money for bills and things like that. You're getting yourself caught up, you're getting things paid off, you're getting yourself lined up. The Empress with the Four of Pentacles on top. Now, the Four of Pentacles is the Miser card. He's gripping onto that money. It's a foundational card. It can mean putting roots down. This is an earth energy because it's the Pentacles. You've got to have good roots to be able to get up into these lofty things and make things happen. But don't focus so much on holding on to things, because you kind of have to let yourself go with the flow of the universe to be this creative and wonderful Empress here. Okay? But it's important to have a stable foundation, because all of us know you can do a whole lot more when you do have money than when you don't. Just, that's a fact of life. Okay, so you've got Five of Pentacles where you're feeling left out, you're feeling like you're forgotten, and you're in a holding pattern, so you're waiting for something. Somebody out there is waiting for something. The King of Swords with the Four of Swords on top. Now you've got two foundation cards here in this same lineup. If you look closely, you can see his hands are in a prayer position. the Four of Swords is saying that if you don't take the time to rest and replenish yourself, if you're trying to burn the candle at both ends, you will exhaust yourself and end up having to take that time. Now, I will say, for somebody, this card is a card of recovery, and this card is a card of recovery, and this card is a card of sickness. This is someone who is feeling like they have been forsaken. So, in this smaller deck, this card, you can actually see like a sickly person in this card. So, if you're recovering from something, it may take a little while for it to happen, and you may be feeling like it's taken forever. But you've got the Archangel Michael helping you, kind of guardian angeling over you here. So give yourself time to recover. Don't be impatient about it. That may be what's happening here. You've had the sickness going on, and for some of you, you may have lost a loved one, because that's what these cards can mean as well. Someone may be going through a grieving process and not be quite themselves right now. Just know that time does heal it. Not all the way, but it does make it bearable to get up in the morning. I don't feel like it's a recent loss. I feel like it's been a minute since it's happened, but it's still affecting you. Okay, so then you've got here comes the change at work. And the Sun card right on top of it, saying the best possible outcome for it. This is the happiest card in the deck. This is all things aligning. So whatever change is happening, it's good for you. It's the best possible outcome for you. And the best combination for things to happen, you've got the Queen of Wands, which is your energy, and you've got the Knight of Swords coming in to cut through anything that's untrue or that doesn't belong. And here's the refuse to make a decision, and Six of Swords on top of the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is you're just not even trying to hear you're like, nope, I'm not ready to do that right now. And the Six of Swords comes along, and movement happens. You take everything that you've learned through your past experiences, and you move forward with it. So you're going to go through a time where you will not make a choice, and then when you do make the choice, it's all or nothing. You're ready to go. You're packing everything up, and you're going with it. So the last card, I told you when I first laid this down, this is the card. This is the wand you choose, and it is the blossoming, fabulous new beginning, gift from the universe, Ace of Rods. So this all has to do with work. So whoever that's for, your new beginning is very prosperous. So thank you, Leo. I hope you have a fabulous second half of May. If I've brought up anything here that you need more information on, or if you'd like a private reading just for the sake of having a private reading, see what's going on in your life, please look in the links below. Thank you for all the likes, shares, and subscribes, and I'll see you in June. Thank you.